My controversial opinion about addiction recovery is that I don't think it should take you more than a couple of years to recover. Like, there's more things that you probably have to heal from, but they're not going to be alcohol or drug adjacent. Alcohol and drugs are the things that you use to cover up the inner wounds. So to say you're 20, 30 years deep into sobriety and you still have issues with alcohol, even though you haven't drank alcohol in 30 years, that's insane to me. When I got into recovery rooms 9 years ago, I just sat and listened, and I saw that people who have dozens of years in recovery were having the same issues as somebody who had 2 months of sobriety. And I thought to myself, I was like, what Fortune 500 CEO is having the same issues as a 2-month-old intern? If that's the case, it's not working well for you, and you should get a different program or restructure the program in a different way. Okay? When you break your wrist, you're not in a cast for the rest of your life. And that's insane to think that. So, if you are in, say, like the 12-step program, I don't think that you should do AA for more than like 3 to 6 months, because the alcohol is the coping mechanism. It's the underlying behaviors that you have to change. So, once you embody the new behavioral change, you're done with it. Okay, you have a scaffolding that's upholding your addictive tendencies. And it's all fear and insecurity and inner wounds. And once you figure out what those are, the scaffolding falls and your addiction doesn't take the same hold on yourself, on your psyche. It just doesn't work like that. So if you are in AA, I would recommend only doing it for 3 to 6 months and then go deeper. You should be going to CODA. Okay, you probably have people pleasing and codependency enmeshment tendencies. And then you probably need to go to Al Anon and figure out who in your life has addictive tendencies and why are you not putting up boundaries with them. And then you probably need to go to ACA, which is Adult Children of Alcoholics and Dysfunctional Families, and find out what your inner child wounding is. Okay? I don't think that you're supposed to be in Biology 101 for 4 years, or for the rest of your life for that matter. If you're not learning behavioral changes, you're not doing recovery right. So keep going and ditch the program. Once you've learned the program, move on. I am so tired of hearing people who have decades of sobriety say, I can't do that because of my alcoholic thinking. I can't do that. That's a limiting belief. You are literally attaching yourself to this identity that has hindered your growth. You can just shed it. You don't have to be like that. If you have not touched a drop of alcohol in 30 years, you don't have to identify as an alcoholic anymore, because you're probably not going to touch alcohol anyway after that. And if you do, then your program wasn't working for you. And I think we need to be really, really honest about that stuff. So please do the programs, and you don't have to be in the 12-step program. You can be in Refuge Recovery, Smart Recovery, you can be on Reddit, intherooms.com, whatever you're using. But glean all of the wisdom, change the behavior, and move on, because there's so much on the other side of recovery. It's actually living your life. It's actually thriving. And it's not thinking to yourself, I'm a broken human being constantly. Please don't walk through life like that. That sucks. Keep going. Ditch the programs when you know you're done with them, because there is an end to recovery. You are not going to wear the cast for the rest of your life.